Hello, Boogag, and today I want to show you a very strange correlation between the FTC suing Meta, Facebook, okay, which they are doing right now. Right now, as you can see in the news, Meta's Zuckerberg disputes U.S. antitrust case in trial testimony. So, the government believes that Facebook controls way too much of the internet, basically, and so they are suing them. So here's the timeline of them suing Facebook, which is the funny part. Okay, let's have a look here. August 2021, which is around here, August 2021. You can see after the news came out of the suing, right? Price came down quite a fair bit in September. Look, from 53,000 all the way to 40,000, but the next month bounced all the way back up to 66,000 in the next month. Now, watch again this one here. Another case here in September, right? This is September 2021. And then, so here, July 2021, you can see this is when they launched it. And this here was what happened in July 2021. See that? The price came down and then back up, down and then back up. And then every time there is a Facebook news event for some weird reason, okay, this thing just really roller coasters. So you can see it started here in December 2020. So let's look at December 2020. So this year, December 2020, price of Bitcoin just shot up. See, every time after a lawsuit, it just shoots up. Except for November to 2021 to October 2022. And I just noticed that in this whole time here, absolutely no lawsuits. Absolutely no lawsuits. And then we're here now, a very high point. Suddenly, people think, oh, maybe it's time for a lawsuit. But that's, maybe take a look at Meta stuff so we can see it even more clearly. So you can see it started here in December. So stock price went down. And remember September 2021, that was the other lawsuit hand again in November 2021. So you can see these three lawsuits here at the time really knocked the price down. And it's always doing when price is at a very high point. So here it is happening again now. The question is, why were they not sued anywhere in between here for the exact same thing? Even if they were very few times, but now here you see, huge one, okay? They really need to buy, they want to buy cheap. So you can see this has affected the entire crypto space Bitcoin market. This is just Meta stuff, and this is the FTC suing Meta, okay, suing Facebook. For those who remember when it was called Facebook. So this here you can see these dates here align perfectly with the way the stock price moves, which is okay, that makes sense, but it's just the level when these news comes out. That is a bit suspicious, right? It's always when it's pretty high, and they want to buy it back cheap so they can set it back again. They want to make this profit again, this big profit. The lower they can make it go down, the more money they can make. That's just the name of the game. The lower they can make it go down, the more money they can make. When they convince people it's good again. So let's look at Bitcoin again, right? Side to side just to compare. And as you can see, those times when Facebook, the FTC sues Facebook, the price of Bitcoin has a very big impact. And we are seeing that again here. You can see these two times Bitcoin went up quite a lot. This time, November 21 to 22, that was the bear market, and we all went through that. But now, as you can see, prices going back up again. So, breaking, by the way, this area of resistance. He has broken it, and now testing it. Now he has broken this one here. This one here has 73 to 100 pen. Looks like it's about to bounce up, right? This is a very strong case for Bitcoin. But now, what? If you're a patient trader, means you will wait and miss this. If you want to be a short-term trader, you will miss this move because you want to wait for price to be down here. So the question is, can this CFTC lawsuit, which is currently affecting the entire market. Can he bring the price of Bitcoin down lower? Because this is what they want. They want to make this price lower. The lower they can make this price, the cheaper they can, buy it back, and then the more expensive they can sell it to you again later. It's not very complicated. That's just how it is. So right now, guys, it's a very crucial time for Bitcoin. Do you want to wait for price to come down here, or are you going to FOMO in here? For me, I think I will scale in this level here, but I'm going to leave some. I'm not going to go in all in at this level. I'm going to leave some in case I get this price again. So that's more my strategy, is to scale in and see what happens in the next few months. Okay, guys, I hope you learned something new today. This was a very fundamental-based pattern recognition video. Let me know if this is something interesting. So anyway, guys, I hope you learned something new in this video, and I'll see you in the next one.